I know sometimes a piece pops up, you know, maybe it's a knife, a watch, or something that looks really special to you and you'd love to get it, but you just don't got the money for it right now. Well, you actually do, and you just don't know it. All you got to do is go make an account at bladebinge.com, and you can sell some of the stuff you have in your collection right now that you're not giving enough attention to. So you can easily make an account, and then they got step-by-step instructions on how to post the thing that you want to sell on there, anything EDC related, and you get 92.5% of the earnings. They make the shipping label, they make it super easy for you. Buyers and sellers both have ratings and are protected. Then if you want to buy stuff too, like maybe there's a certain piece you're looking for, maybe something that's hard to get, they got a Grail section, USA made section, a budget section, and just EDC gear in general. So if you are trying to find something, or possibly just need to get some money together to get that piece that you've been looking for, that you finally found but you don't got the funds for, go and check out Blade Binge. And also shout out to them for being a channel sponsor. Bang! Neeves Knives, I'm Jared, and today we have Vosteed's worst model ever. Wait a second. No, sorry, their best model ever. Yes, their best model ever. This is the Vosteed Psyop. So this is the medium-sized version. So you guys might remember the mini Psyop. This is quite a bit larger than the mini, as you can see. Like, it is quite a bit larger. So this is exactly what I always wanted from the mini Psyop, was this size, the thickness, the materials, everything about this one. Now, this one does have the LMAX steel, which is a little better than S35VN, but I'd take this model over it any day of the week. And here's why. So the large version, which was my favorite version, probably my favorite Vosteed, period. I loved the Psyop. They did such a good job. And I do have one. I literally I loaned it to somebody right before getting this. Somebody who just started a channel. So it is what it is. So we only have this one and the small one right now, but I have done videos on the big one if you want to go and check it out. But this has this one, S35VN satin blade. Look at this micarta, guys. Beautiful. I love this micarta. It's got like this nice furry texture to it. Really, really well done. We got a stonewash coated blade, S35VN, and then the satin, and we have a titanium scales over some steel liners, but we need the steel liners because this is a top liner lock, which is a button compression lock. So a very strong lock, incredible detent. Like, this thing has a super strong detent, put it that way. Like, and they did the perfect thumb studs, the large grippy thumb studs. Love these thumb studs. They have this chamfer right here, so your thumb goes right to it and pow, right in the kisser. It flicks open so good. The button just makes it just drop. Obviously there's companies now, you know, when you do deal with the compression locks with the button locks, but this has a detent like you're not going to expect, which is what I love about the top liner lock. It's probably my favorite locking system right now, to be honest, because it gives you the action of a button lock, but the detent of the best detents, you know, out there. And when they do the fit and finish just right, there's something special about the way how it pops out there when it's done right. Like, I've noticed some models are just done better than others with this type of locking system, and this is definitely one of them. The beautiful drop point blade, great geometry. I've already sharpened this one up just a little bit, nothing crazy, just a little bit of honing. Sometimes I do that right when I get a knife. I take out a stone, and I like to feel like how it feels, right? And it also tells me how even the grind is. It tells me little indicators, and this one just made me happier doing it. You know, so that's a good sign. The steel felt good. I got a burr up really quickly, deburred it really quickly. Now, obviously, I didn't do like a full-blown reprofile or anything. I just tuned her up a little bit, but we'll definitely be doing a reprofile on these puppies very, very soon. Man, I don't know which one I like better right now. This one definitely has a stronger detent than this one, but they're both strong. So, like, to say that, it's negligent. But the color, I love this green. It's like I would call this a green micarta. with the plain. I love that with the plain tie and the stonewash. But then something with this gray black micarta. So this would be a black micarta, but obviously it's a gray with the black lines. But then the way it accents with the gray and the black, it's so sick. And then they put brown studs on this one. That's crazy. So I love it. I think that looks great. And they did a brown back spacer. On this one, they just did the plain one. Now, there is another version with like a blue and green or something like that. They have a few different options. So if you haven't seen all the options, I'll have the link right down in the description for you guys. Don't miss out on this one. This is definitely one you're going to want to probably get. I'll just say that. If you don't get it, you're going to regret not getting it. It's like that. Great jimping right here. I love having the jimping right there because this right here, this is my full grip. But I have that spot to choke up. So this is where I like to grip it, right there, which leaves such a small gap between me and the edge that nothing's ever going to get in between that. Like it's just my slice goes right into the cut. Deep carry wire clip that is reversible, which is great because these are ambidextrous, right? Other thing that's really cool is that even though it has the button there, you can easily reverse flick it left-handed without ever pushing the button. Like it's never in the way whatsoever for lefty. So I can put my finger right on there, pow, the detent is still just as strong. And I like that because I switch hands, you know, for fidgeting and stuff. And I hate when I get a button lock and I can't quite get it because it gets in the way. So that's really awesome. T8 hardware all the way around. Wire clips, we already know wire clips work the best. The button is inset, it's recessed, so it doesn't matter how much I squeeze it. Like it's not gonna disengage. I can't squeeze the lock. I've sat here and tried. I can't squeeze the lock unless if I intentionally push it, because you have to get beyond this point. Like even when I push it like this with my finger, I'm not disengaging it. I literally have to try to push it. So that makes it to where it's not going to disengage in your pocket. You know, it's not going to disengage through use or anything like that. The micarta's texture, man, it's so, like it feels like felt. It's so nice. I like it even better than this. This is a little bit more textured. It's just better quality in my opinion. You can just see it. This is good stuff, don't remember, this is really good. But this one, look at those fibers. Look at those fibers. That is just gorgeous. Let's look at this one. Look at the fibers on that thing. Man, and then with the T8 hardware all the way around, sharpening tool and plunge grind is good. I know it's a little deceptive because you can see that line right there. Well, like one of my designs with We Knife Co., that's deceptive because it doesn't go to the edge. It literally stops right there, and then they hollowed this out. So this is actually the same thickness all right here. So the plunge grind technically ends like right here. You just can't really tell because it's an optical illusion. The same thing with my We Knife Co. Like if you squeeze right here and you pinch all the way to the back, you'll feel it never gets thicker. You'll actually feel the plunge grind getting thicker. Even if I go at an angle right here, I don't feel it. Not unless if I jam my finger all the way to the scale right there, then I feel it and it ends right there. So happy with the plunge grind. Love that plunge grind. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be out of the way. I'm not ever gonna have to probably worry about anything. However, I do have one somewhat significant negative. So the stop pin placement. Stop pin does land behind the edge. However, and that is the button lock. So that's where it's stopping. It's stopping, and see it probably right there. Okay, so it's stopping right here in the thick portion. I'm glad it's not in the thin portion, but here's my thing. If I sharpen, say, this much steel off, all right, let's say that's a couple dozen sharpenings. Let's say it's a dozen sharpenings or a couple dozen, doesn't matter. Let's just say I sharpen off all the way up to here right now. Now I'm gonna start hitting the plunge grind probably gonna, right? Probably. Especially on this black one, because black coated blades just love to get messed up plunge grinds. Anyways, once I get to that point, I personally, for me, I'm gonna probably wanna just cut in my own little sharpening notch, just with the Dremel, just bzzz, right there, and just leave a little tiny, same thing that this does right here, just a little bit deeper because it'll be time to go deeper. Well, that could potentially, well, it will, I might not be able to. Sorry guys, I have to take back what I just said. I probably interrupted it right in the middle of saying it. because I just realized something off camera when I grabbed this one. I checked the other one, so that's why I thought, and I couldn't see any other mark. But with this one, I can tell that this stop pin, this one, not this one, is actually hitting as well. So while this one's hitting right now, if you ever sharpen it out, it doesn't matter because the second one's hitting right here. So it has 2 stop pins in the closed position. So this will never become an issue. So you will never have to worry about that issue. You can cut in your own choil, technically, if you wanted to, because it's all in front of right here. So you can sharpen the life out of it, do whatever you want. I talked about this for a couple minutes in the video, so it's gonna shorten the video dramatically. But yeah, I just wanted to take that back because I made a mistake. And yeah, this thing's got absolutely zero complaints. I'm talking about like not even zero, negative 3. It's got -3 complaints. So not even, not even 0. It's that awesome, it really is. Sorry, I'm beating a dead horse. Super ergonomic, man. I like it a lot. Like I said, this is probably my favorite Vosteed right now. I do have a couple other ones that I would like to add into the competition in another video. So maybe we'll do a top 5 best, or my top 5 favorite Vosteed knives. Absolutely killed it with the Psyop. Brand new Psyop. Go and get it. I'm telling you guys, go and get it. It's probably going to sell pretty quick. So let me just be clear. If it's already sold out by the time you see this, it's not my fault. That's your fault. But all in all, compared to this one, there's no comparison. This is 10 times better in my opinion. I would say that if you like the way it looks, if you like the style of it, I would urge you to go and get it because it's probably gonna sell out pretty quick. These are that awesome. I got this late, by the way, guys. I got this up as fast as possible. I got these later than other people. So, you know, it just is what it is. So there already is a couple variants sold out. I believe these 2 variants are still available. So if you want to get one, man, jump on it quick, as they're probably going to sell out pretty quick. This is that good of a piece. You know, just being clear, it is that good of a piece. And I know, you know, to me, like I said again, man, this is, I know it's a honeymoon phase, so I hate to say something is my absolute favorite, but man, it's sometimes you just know, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just know. And this is my favorite Vosteed right now. I do like the regular large Vosteed Psyop too. So I want to be clear, I freaking love that dog too. But this is just, you know, its cousin. So obviously, if that was my favorite originally, and now they came out with the cousin that's just, you know, a little bit more compact, why not? It's not too small. It's a good sized knife. Work hard, stay tough. Till next time, peace.